The discussion around a potential fight between Tom Aspinall and Jon Jones has generated significant buzz, particularly as UFC fans and analysts evaluate the numbers that make Aspinall a compelling challenger for Jones' heavyweight title. Since Jones' dominant victory at UFC 309 over Stipe Miocic, which solidified his status as the undisputed heavyweight champion, much of the focus has been on his next opponent. Despite Jones' recent dismissals of the idea of facing Aspinall, instead targeting a match with Alex Pereira, UFC President Dana White has declared that a unification bout between Jones and Aspinall would be the biggest heavyweight fight in UFC history. This statement speaks to the growing excitement surrounding Aspinall's rise in the heavyweight ranks, despite Jones' reluctance to face him. Aspinall, 31, has an impressive record in the UFC, currently sitting at 15-3, and has rapidly gained attention due to his speed, skill, and knockout power. One of the key reasons why the idea of a bout with Jones excites fans is Aspinall's remarkable statistics in the UFC, where he has only fought in 9 contests but has set a series of records that make him a standout in the promotion. His fight time average is the shortest in UFC history at just 2, reflecting his ability to finish opponents quickly. Additionally, Aspinall has set records for the shortest bottom position time in UFC history, holding the position for only 0-1, and boasts the highest striking differential at 5.18. These figures highlight his efficiency and knockout power, as well as his ability to avoid being controlled by opponents. Aspinall's overall ability to finish fights early is evident in his extraordinary 93% first-round finish rate. Out of his 15 career victories, 14 have come within the first 5 minutes of the fight. This efficiency and finishing ability has earned him the title of one of the most dangerous and dynamic fighters in the UFC today. Despite Jones' argument that Aspinall hasn't proven or done anything in terms of legacy, the statistics present a compelling case for why Aspinall is a legitimate contender. Jones, 37, with a record of 28-1-1 NC, is widely regarded as one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. His only defeat came by disqualification to Matt Hamill in 2009, and his win over Daniel Cormier in 2017 was overturned to a no contest following a doping violation. Jones has shown remarkable versatility throughout his career, winning fights in a variety of ways. Whether by dominating opponents with his grappling, as he did against Cyril Gane at UFC 285, or by grinding out a decision in a tough contest, like his rivalry with Alexander Gustafsson, Jones has proven time and again that he can adapt to different styles and emerge victorious. While Jones has faced and defeated numerous top-ranked fighters and former champions, including Cormier, Miocic, and Glover Teixeira, Aspinall has also demonstrated his ability to defeat elite opponents. He has beaten 5 of the top 8 ranked heavyweights, showcasing his own rise through the ranks and his legitimacy as a challenger for the belt. However, the biggest question mark surrounding Aspinall remains his endurance. With his tendency to finish fights in the first round, he has never been taken beyond the second round in his UFC career. This leaves some uncertainty about his ability to last in a 5-round championship fight, a characteristic that Jones has demonstrated time and again. When it comes to striking, Aspinall is known for his knockout power, typically targeting the head of his opponents. He is an aggressive striker who looks to finish fights early. Jones, on the other hand, mixes up his attacks and uses a more varied striking approach, incorporating kicks, elbows, and unorthodox punches. His ability to strike from different angles, combined with his reach advantage, makes him a difficult puzzle for most fighters to solve. The grappling exchanges between the two would also be a fascinating aspect of a potential bout. Aspinall's grappling is often overlooked due to his explosive striking, but he has demonstrated solid takedown defense and an ability to avoid being controlled in the clinch. Aspinall holds the record for the lowest percentage of time spent in the bottom position in UFC history, with just 0.9% of his UFC fights spent there. Jones is also known for his excellent grappling and takedown defense, boasting the second highest takedown defense in UFC history at 95%. Aspinall has yet to face more than 20 takedowns in a fight, a requirement for his takedown defense to be added to the UFC's official record books. But his 100% takedown defense through his career thus far suggests that he would be able to hold his own against Jones' grappling game. One of the central arguments against a fight between Aspinall and Jones is Jones' dismissiveness of facing the Briton. Jones has been open about his preference for a bout with Pereira, and he has expressed doubts that fighting Aspinall would significantly impact his legacy. He has indicated that, although he is willing to negotiate a deal to fight Aspinall, he doesn't view the matchup as something that elevates his career in the same way a fight with a former champion like Pereira or even a potential rematch with Stipe Miocic might. Despite this, the statistics suggest that Aspinall's rise, particularly his finishing power and ability to avoid being controlled in grappling exchanges, make him an exciting and legitimate challenge for Jones. In conclusion, the numbers and statistics surrounding Tom Aspinall paint a compelling picture of a fighter who has the potential to give Jon Jones a run for his money. Aspinall's incredible speed, finishing ability, and striking power have made him one of the most dangerous fighters in the heavyweight division. While Jones' wealth of experience and adaptability in the cage make him a formidable opponent, Aspinall's unrelenting aggression and ability to finish fights early present a challenge that Jones cannot afford to underestimate. UFC fans and analysts alike are eagerly awaiting the possibility of this high-stakes showdown, which could very well be one of the biggest heavyweight fights in UFC history.